Look at Milwaukee. They're looking to close it out tonight.
A golden opportunity here on their home court. If they're to advance to the finals, no better time than now.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. James is out there with Banchero. Then it's Jeremy Lin. Then it's Starks. And it's Walton in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Banchero. Rebounded by Tatum.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. LeBron James on the win. Just 5 on the clock. That one bounces around and comes back out.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over, but that is a difficult shot to see.
2 points. That one goes.
You know, this is where Howard does the most damage. With his height and length and athleticism, how do you guard him inside?
Now here's Lin. Pass to Walton. James outside. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Milwaukee's ball. DiVincenzo kicks to Rondo. Tatum against Walton. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. And James pulls it down. The Pacers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Starts outside. And sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempt.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. 6 to shoot. And they double up James from outside the arc.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one.
And there's Walton. That's good on the assist by LeBron.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the Bucks miss again. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep in. James, the pass to Lin. Indiana moving it around. On this that time would have put him up. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Starks with the steal. Outside, Lin. Off target from outside. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to DiVincenzo. Rondo is screen on Lin. Up and in on the layup.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Now,
Banchero. LeBron. 4 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The shot by Starks, no good.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Bobbed up there for Howard. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. In the 3rd spot, Dwight Howard.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Duren, he's checked in for Howard. Williamson comes in for Tatum. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now here's Lynn. Scoreless thus far. Barnes up top. Covered by Williamson. Embry, that's good.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
Pass to Butler. With the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love that dish down low.
Here's Lynn. Here's Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Keenan. A shot missing. Bucks leading by 4. Sharpe, the pass to Williamson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
Rose, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Indiana also making some changes. Jones checked in for Starks. And it's Harper in for Jeremy Lin. Harper with the ball. The kick out to Barnes. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. One player he was worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Pass to Rose. Clock at 6. Shot from 16. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Keenan. Barnes outside. Outside Harper. Can they get it? And Harper slams it in.
Got to stay in front of Ron Harper. I mean, when you give him room to dunk it, he's not hesitating.
Jones against Rose. 59 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's good. 2 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this level.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet. The rebound by Sharpe.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Williamson. Pass to Sharpe. Williamson with a screen for Sharpe. And Barnes sends it back. Puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks heading to the... And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So with LeBron on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. They've got Harper, Banchero out there with Walton, then it's Jones, and it's Keenan in at the small forward position. LeBron's checked in for Indiana. Starks comes in for Jones.
LeBron James. John Starks.
Down low, Howard.
Butler on the way. Here's Rose. Shoots over Harper. Rose, that's good. Rose has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Banchero against Butler. And it's Banchero missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Howard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You're not going to see that very often. There's plenty of space, but he just doesn't basically miss on it.
Here's Banchero. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Butler from outside. Kept alive. The kick out to Rose. Four on the shot clock. Tries again. A rebound by Walton. Walton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. DiVincenzo against Starks to the left wing. Banchero outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. It's stolen by Banchero. Starks outside. Back to LeBron. Pass to Walton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
You know, what makes Walton special isn't just his physical gifts, and there are many of those. It's how well he uses those gifts. He's smart with his body and makes moves he knows will be the most impactful. He's an efficient, smart, highly skilled player.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. McDaniels comes in for Butler. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Derrick Rose. Tatum no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's sent back by Howard.
And he's led the league in block shots on multiple occasions, and Howard's still a presence down low.
To the middle. Here's Banchero. Rebound, Milwaukee. Howard's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Not his best work at all. This is the quarter he'd rather forget.
And stolen by LeBron. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And you have to respect the concentration level of Lynn there. Just doesn't get rattled on his shot when the D whacks him.
Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Trying to get something going. McDaniels kicks to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Over James. And the Bucks miss again.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't got one to fall in the court.
Banchero inside. Working on Howard. Banchero, that's good. And it's a tie ball game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Tatum. Nothing on the board. Fires for 3. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
A different look from Milwaukee. Zion Williamson's checked in for Tatum. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the first one at the line is good.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Keenan. Over Howard. Keenan's shot is good. Keenan's got the lead up to 1 now for Indiana.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
To the paint, here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
Then the pass to Keenan. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's Keenan missing. Williamson in the post. Covered by Barnes. And it's Williamson missing. The Pacers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Lynn against Rondo. Kicks it out to Jones. To the inside. Embry. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Smart pass by Jones. He didn't have the shot, and great job moving the ball.
Keeps it alive. It's blocked. Rondo against Lynn. Top the key, Barnes. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's a 3-point Pacer lead. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Indiana.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Something else they've done is really get after it defensively, specifically steals, and how they've done a good job tonight forcing turnovers.
Here's Sharpe following the basket by Scotty Barnes. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 9 points.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now Rondo following the 3-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. McDaniels on the wing. Defended by Jones. Left block shot on the way. The Pacers with the lead. Pass to Embry. The kick out to Barnes. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A different look from Milwaukee. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Howard. Butler comes in for McDaniels. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Rondo. And Indiana with a change here too. Harper's checked in. Milwaukee's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Rose sets the screen for Butler. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Duren finds Williamson. Here's Butler, down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Bucks miss again. Outside Harper. He takes it in. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Jones, that's for 2, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far to the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Indiana out in front as they wrap up the second quarter on a 15-5 run. Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. Coach, what's the message that you're going to deliver to the guys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to maintain energy. We're playing against a team that's a really good team. We got to keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Energy is something you can control. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Get attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're picking up the shot. It's all good. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Milwaukee Bucks.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecue chicken.
It's the centerpiece of healthy, balanced diet, Ernie.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks. They are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? It smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
Guys are making me hungry. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Bucks. So with Rose on the bench. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Howard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Rondo. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 guard. Now here's LeBron. Still without a basket.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so much attention goes to Tatum. Props to him for finding the open teammate.
Indiana trailing here. Then a screen on McDaniel. Down low. Walton, and Walton throws it down.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Howard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Bill Walton.
And really, Howard is so adept at drawing contact, using those bruising shoulders and muscular frame to his advantage.
And the second free throw, good.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Outside, James. Lynn sets the pick for LeBron. Inside. And there's Banchero on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Howard, and Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
And Walton throws it down.
Oh, I thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Shot by Rondo is no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Bounce pass from Banchero. And here's LeBron outside. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And that one drops for him. McDaniels got 5 more.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Stolen by Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Milwaukee making a switch here. Duran's checked in. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
And so he makes both from the line. The Pacers are gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Banchero. Pass to James. Outside for Starks. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, I love the decisiveness of Starks, making things happen on offense.
Now here's Rondo. Still yet to score. Now Tatum. Right side Rondo. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by James. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. To the paint. Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Rondo. To the inside. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Hard to do, but you got to cut off every passing angle in that pick and roll. If you don't, Rondo's going to make you pay.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. That one doesn't drop. Nice defense from McDaniel. Here's Tatum. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Pass to DiVincenzo. Drains the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Williamson is checked in for Tatum. Butler comes in for McDaniels. Shaden Sharp's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Rondo. Here is Harper. Down low. It's deflected. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. Embry's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Rose sets the screen for Butler. Pass to Duran.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And an important part of every team's game, we'll look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And he knocks down the first one.
Here in the second half, their free throw shooting percentage has definitely improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Good on both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Pass to Keenan. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it up. Harper, no good. Milwaukee leading by 3. Williamson dishes to Rose. Back to Williamson. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Keenan. Defended by Butler. Jones for 3. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bounce pass from Rose. Rose sets the screen for Butler. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Jones. Pass to Embry. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And here's Rose. Butler is screen on Harper. Rose in the post. He's guarded by Harper. And finished off by Rose.
A flash of that athleticism yet again. It's clear Rose enjoys getting up and punching it down.
Here's Jones. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Loads it up for Butler. And stolen by Barnes. Pass to Embry. Here's Keenan. Driving inside. That falls. High speed that time from Harper. Keenan's got his second bucket of the night.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Here's Rose. And Jones pulls it down. Pacers trail by 3. Now Harper to the middle. It's stolen by Duran. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williamson kicks the butt. Back to Williamson. Butler pass it to Williamson. 5 on the clock. And here's Rose outside. Outside, Jones. Here's Keenan. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bucks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Harper's out there with Starks. Then it's Walton. Then it's Jones. And it's LeBron in at the 4 spot. Walton dishes to James. Walton inside. Turin's on him.
You know, he goes about 7 feet tall. Bill Walton is a nightmare matchup, not just because of his height, but because of his skill, too. Plus, he has a really high IQ.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Howard's checked in for Milwaukee. Banchero's checked in for Indiana. Jeremy Lin comes in for Harper. He's off on the second.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Tatum against James. Outside Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
And Tatum doesn't get distracted easily, even when you get physical with him.
Pass to James. From downtown, the putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Now here's Rose. There's the drive. He gets that one. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Guys, how about the ball handling by Rose there? Showing you a little bit of the back to the future Rose with those moves.
Back to James. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Bucks. Rondo comes in for Rose. Free throw good, James.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Rondo. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and the dunk by Howard.
Vintage Howard right there, reminding us why he used to compete in the dunk contest.
Starts outside. And here's Banchero, guarded by Tatum. Walton, a screen on Tatum. Here's Banchero, and it's sent back by Howard. Tatum passes to Rondo, over James. Rondo, no good. Pacers trail by 3. Banchero, left side. Starts outside. Back to Banchero. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to McDaniels. Howard with a screen on LeBron. Lobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch one of these alley-oops given his strength.
Now Lin. Rondo with the steal. And here we go. And finished off by McDaniel.
Rondo, a master at setting up teammates.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
Shooting one.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Starts outside. Back to LeBron. Outside for Starks. And again, unable to change momentum here. Tatum finds out. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
At the line for Milwaukee, Dwight Howard. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. And so Lynn will bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 9 points. Van Carroll looking around. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And he banks in the layup.
Assist goes to LeBron James.
Bucks leading by 7. Pass to McDaniels. Howard with a screen on Van Carroll. Here's McDaniels. And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Pacers trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around. Tatum against Van Carroll. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lynn against Rondo. Clock at 6. Let's go.
Yeah, and the appreciation I have for Rondo. He's able to stay with this man and then uses his speed to just affect the shot.
Tatum setting the pick for Rondo. Throws it down, JT!
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
LeBron is doubled. Misses the 3.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
Rondo looking over the floor. Tatum setting the pick for DiVincenzo. And get the 3. Pacers trail by 9. It's James. And there's 1:45 left in the game. Layup, no good. And the Bucks with possession. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Rondo is screen on LeBron. Here's Tatum. Fires the 3. And it misses. Here is Lynn. James in the post. McDaniels defending. Count the basket.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Setting the pick for DiVincenzo. It's tipped and stolen by LeBron.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
It's tipped. Tatum outside. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Five to shoot. 16 feet away. James whips down the rebound. Down it goes for three. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks take the series and they'll move on.
What an impressive bit of work. I mean, you think about all the preparation that went into this. It really started in the offseason, and it then carried right to this moment right here.
And, of course, the story continues as they now move on to the NBA Finals, representing the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, tonight they'll celebrate, but tomorrow it'll be all business, starting from square one with their game planning and identifying the matchups they think they can exploit.
They're just 4 wins away from hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Can they complete their mission? We can't wait to see. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.